Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's video is going to be another fall reading vlog. I'm literally so excited. Reading vlogs are in general one of my favorite videos to make. There's just something about sitting down with a good book and updating y'all on like what I'm reading. It's just so fun. But on top of that, it has been the rainiest week ever. It is literally pouring outside as we speak. Like, I was just 2 minutes ago standing at the door behind the camera watching the rain hit my car. So it's just so rainy out and I freaking love it, and it makes for the perfect fall reading vlog. So that's what we're gonna be doing this week. I'm reading A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. This is the last book in the ACOTAR series that's out so far. It's not the last book in the whole series, but it's the last one that's out currently. So I am almost halfway through the book, and that's only because I did not make an intro video when I started the book. So I do have footage from the whole book, like the first half. I've recorded myself reading it. We're gonna sit on the couch, lay in bed, do all the fun fall things, and read this book because it's a good book so far. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't wanna talk too much because I hate when I talk too much in the intros. So let's just get into it. So I'm now on page 145, which is chapter 13, and I just wanted to touch base on this real quick because it really warmed my heart. So obviously at the beginning of the book, everyone kind of has that like intervention with Nesta saying like you have to train with Cassian every day, or like we're gonna drop you off in the Mortal Lands by yourself. Well, Nesta's been refusing. She is literally not training. She just like sits there the whole training session and watches Cassian. And so finally Cassian was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a deal with you. Is it called it's not a bond, is it? What is it called whenever you like what Reese did with Feyre when she was under the mountain, to where he said like, I'll help you if you come stay with me for a week. What is that called? A bargain is what it's called. So Cassian made a bargain with Nesta saying, if you train with me for an hour today, I'll owe you a favor. So they now have a bargain. They each have tattoos on their backs. But anyway, after the session, it went really well, honestly. Like, they were both in good moods. As Nesta was leaving the session, Cassian kind of like blurted out after her saying, I didn't mean what I said last night about everyone hating you. And she turned around and she said, it's true. And he said, it's not. I don't hate you. And it said, but she said quietly, and I have never hated you, Cassian. That's just so cute because she has been so mean this whole book. Like, I genuinely don't understand how she's living the way she is. Like, she's alone. No one wants to talk to her besides Cassian. And she's just so mean. But I think when Cassian at the dinner table like yelled at her saying, no one likes you, you're basically the biggest bitch and you're gonna get kicked out of the night court if you don't like train with me, I think that really got to her, because this whole chapter she kept like saying the words over and over in her head, or hearing Cassian say it over and over, saying nobody likes you, everyone hates you. So I think that really got to her. But I'm just waiting for them to get together because they're always looking at each other's bodies. Like, just say something. Like, can y'all finally get around to it? Because I don't know, they're not like verbally flirting, but they so want each other. So I'm just waiting for that because I know that this book is like the spiciest book ever. So just waiting for that. But that was my little update because I thought that was so cute that Nesta said that to him. Guys, I just finally got to the part where Nesta and Cassian go at it together. My God, I've literally been waiting for this for so long, and I need to prepare myself. Oh my God. I just realized I set the back of this book down. Do y'all see how much water? Oh my God. I'll be right back. So I like actually haven't even read the scene fully yet. So I was on chapter, what chapter was this? It was the end of chapter 18. Literally the last sentence of chapter 18 was, Nesta told herself it was to knock that smirk off his face that she curled her fingers in the leather and hauled her mouth to his. Oh my God. Literally, after I read that, I had to leave to go get Chipotle because my boyfriend was hurrying me out the door. So I took like the quickest sneak peek at the next page, like the first page of chapter, 19, and they're just going at it. I need to prepare myself for this because I have been waiting for this for so long. I'm so happy. Can we talk about how Feyre literally announced she was pregnant at like the weirdest time possible? Nesta had literally just got done being so mean to Elaine for saying that she was going to use her powers and go out and find, I forget what they're called, like the troves, those 3 objects they're trying to find. That's like a harp, a crown, and something else. I can't remember. But Nesta was so pressed over it. She was like, Elaine, you're not going. Like, Feyre can go. And so she turned to Feyre and was like, yeah, why can't you go? Like, it should be you. And Feyre just out of nowhere was like, because I'm pregnant. Which was honestly kind of a good comeback because it shut Nesta up. And I think honestly with the way that Nesta responded, Nesta immediately knew, like, this is what I have to do because I'm going to be an aunt. Like, there is going to be a baby, because Nesta said congratulations, and then in her head was like, I have to do this now. Like, I just have to. So, I don't know. I think we're making progress with Nesta. She has, I don't know. She's just a lot. But I know she gets better. I do. So, I'm sticking through it. I'm also sad that Nesta and Cassian haven't like acknowledged their little makeout sesh the other day, or I think it was like the night before. They're both acting like, I don't know, maybe it was a mistake or something, but Cassian's embarrassed. Nesta just doesn't want to like admit her feelings, but they need to get along with it because I need more scenes like that, and I just need them to be happy and together. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm on page 236. I'm gonna try to make it to page 300 before the end of the night. It's only 9:10 right now, so I think I can do it. I only have like 63 pages or something, so hopefully I can make it that far. It is literally so cute how protective Cassian is over Nesta, like even to Rhys, because Rhys was just up there to take Emery back to Windhaven, and Cassian had his arm like around Nesta's shoulder, and while they were standing there, Rhys got into Nesta's mind and said, like, basically, you better play nice to Emery and Gwen. And Cassian like sensed it, he could tell. And so after the girls walked away, he told Rhys, like, don't do that shit again. Like, you need to leave Nesta be. Don't get into her head like that. She's doing great, blah blah blah, all this stuff. And Rhys was like, damn, okay, like I'll stay away. And then as Rhys was like flying away with Emery, he said to Cassian in his head, he was like, I don't know what you two have been doing in this house, but it reeks of sex. So Rhys, now we know that Rhys knows about Cassian and Nesta, and I'm sure he's gonna go home and tell Feyre. But I don't know, it is just so cute how protective of Nesta he is. And also this book is already getting really spicy. Like, there's been so many scenes that I'm just like, oh my God. If someone came up behind me and like read what I was reading, they'd be like, girl. But yeah, so cute. So I'm on page, if I can get to it, 472 now. I feel like so many things have happened since I last talked about the book. So one really honestly sad part about this is about how Feyre is gonna like die in labor because the baby has wings already like in her stomach, and because she wasn't born like an Illyrian, like if she tries to push the baby out with like the spiked wings, it will kill her and the baby. So like Reese is like freaking out, obviously, because he doesn't want her or the baby to die, but he's not telling her about it because he doesn't want to worry her. And like, I just cannot even imagine being under that stress. It's actually really sad. Even though like I know she lives, so like I'm not worried. Like I know she's not gonna die, but like it's just so sad. And then we also just saw Tamlin for the first time, I feel like in forever. Nesta and Cassian were meeting Eris in the spring court, and Tamlin came up on them in his beast form and was like, I don't know, threatening them, I guess. But Nesta was threatening him too, so like whatever. But yeah, Nesta literally just told Feyre about how the baby might or is probably gonna kill her while she's trying to give birth. And she was like, yeah, no one told, because Nesta's so pissed off because no one told her that the swords that she made are like now cursed or like new troves. So she found it fit to go down all the steps into Valaris, and she ended up telling Feyre that like everyone's keeping this secret from you, you're gonna die. And so Cassian, it just showed Cassian and Reese together, and Reese literally, let me read it word for word because I got chills. Reese told Cassian, he said, get Nesta out of this city right now before I fucking kill her. So yeah, things are getting a little bit intense. But like, I'd be mad too if like I was gonna die and no one told me. Like, I think I'd be really, really upset too. Like, I know it was in their heart, like they were trying to do the right thing and they all love her dearly, but like, shit's about to go down. Guys, I'm on chapter 59 now, but the last sentence of chapter 58 said, and warm and safe and home at last in Cassian's arms, Nesta slept. I have been waiting for this for so long, and all of this happened because Cassian gave Nesta his like solstice gift to her, which was like a music box because she loves music so much. And Nesta was like, I can't take it, like you need to keep it. And Cassian, like, it was just so sad. Like I kind of wanted to like tear up. Cassian was like, why are you pushing me out again? Like, I'm trying to be there for you and get you gifts. And Nesta was like, because I don't deserve you. Oh my god. And then they talked a little bit, and then they ended up doing the thing, and then Nesta asked Cassian to like stay with her overnight, and then she woke up, or then it said that sentence to where she slept safe and happy in his arms. I've been waiting for this for so long, if you can't tell. So Cassian just told Nesta that she was his mate, and which like I already knew, but it said earlier in the book, like a couple chapters ago, that like while they were doing it, she like felt their souls connecting. So like that was obviously when it like clicked into place. Actually, I don't know. Either way, Cassian just like confirmed it for Nesta, and Nesta like freaked out on him and was like, go away, like don't come talk to me for, she said either don't come talk to me in a week, or like when I come to find you, whichever comes first. This girl is just like they literally had a conversation the night before saying like we're gonna be together forever, like we're in love with each other. But it was kind of sad though, because she said the only reason that she doesn't like the word mate is because it like fully makes her a fae, and it takes away the last like human part of her, which like I get, that's sad, but like at the same time, homegirl, you need to get it together. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I have like 100 pages left in the book. So I just finished the book and I wanted to give my final thoughts on it. So I cried in the last like 50 pages. So many things happened that just really took you for a roller coaster, because when Nesta was on the mountain trying to fight off Emery's cousin, and then Cassian appeared and like you thought that he was there to save her, but in reality he like grabbed her, and because he was under like the spell that Brylan put him under. So like you thought he was there to save her, but he actually was like holding her so that Brylan could get to her. And then so I was crying a little bit at that. And then when Nesta saved Feyre, Rhys, and the baby with her, she like sacrificed her powers, which I think she said that she still does have like some of her power, like the mother let her keep it, some of it, but she sacrificed like a lot of her power to save Feyre, Rhys, and the baby. So I was crying then. And then I'm trying to think, I feel like there was one more thing that happened that made me sad. It was kind of cool to see Eris have, I don't know, not like a redemption story, but even at the end, he was like, I would still, like, Baron tortured Eris, and Eris still did not give up information on the Night Court. So Eris is a true ally. So that was really cool to see. And Cassian was like, you're a good guy. You're just too much of a coward to like act like it or something. I don't know. It was kind of funny, but it was so good. I don't like reading books immediately after finishing it. I literally finished it like 10 minutes ago. I don't think it's a 5-star for me. There were times that I had to like push myself to keep reading. Not that I didn't like it. I loved the book, but like, I feel like it's hard for me to rate books this thick, like almost 800 pages. I feel like it's hard for me to rate books that thick 5 stars because I don't know. I don't know. So I feel like it's going to lean more between like a 4 or 4.5. So it'll be somewhere in there because I really, really, really enjoyed the book. And I'm so sad that there's not another book for me to read after this one yet. Like, we don't know how long we're gonna have to wait for the next one. I feel like it'll probably be, like, I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be like late 2024 before the next book comes out. So, because Sarah J. Maas is working on it, but I'm so excited for it. I think I'm gonna start the Throne of Glass series now. So stay tuned for that because that will probably be in some upcoming videos. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so thankful for y'all for watching everything and subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do to see all of my reading vlogs because they're my favorite things in the world to make. And there's gonna be some fun holiday, like Christmas videos soon. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.